All right, so what can I say about Cappadocia? This is our third day here so far. We just transferred from the area of Göreme, which is where you might have seen some of the photos in the video so far, to this area, which is a little bit out of Göreme, but it's an outdoor camping experience that we're doing for one night to end our stay in Cappadocia before heading back to the airport and moving on to Antalya. But anyway, on the area, it's definitely worth a visit. I can, after having been in Istanbul, recommend at least a day or two in Cappadocia for anyone thinking of coming to Turkey, whether it's just for a visit or especially if you're into photography. As you can see, it's a very different scenery to what you would find in the big city of Istanbul. And yeah, I managed to get some nice quiet scenes throughout Göreme, and obviously you've got the hot air balloons and all the stone structures that you'll find in the area. One thing to note, however, is even in some of the areas where you might have seen some of those really peaceful, serene landscapes, the reality is that it's a very touristy part of Turkey with tourists coming from all over the world, which is something to keep in mind if that's not your thing. But for myself, even though it's not my thing, it's something that I just work around. So it's just worth keeping in mind if you're thinking of visiting, that it is an extremely touristy area, generally speaking. But anyway, we have one more night here. We're gonna camp out under the stars. So enjoy the rest of the photos from our stay here in Cappadocia before we move on to Antalya.
After enjoying this awesome sunset, retiring back to the tent that night, and then waking up to this great view of the hot air balloons flying over us the next morning, it was approaching time for this leg of the trip to come to an end. We spent the last afternoon mostly just relaxing, enjoying the quiet serenity of this part of Cappadocia, going for little walks, and just taking it all in. With a roll of Ilford HP5 loaded in my Leica, I got some final shots in this area before having to head back down to pack up so that we could head to the airport and continue our journey towards Antalya. So we really enjoyed our experience, and especially the otherworldly scenery of this part of Turkey, or now officially known as Türkiye. Sarah and I actually both have plenty more photos we took throughout this trip, so if you're interested in seeing more, feel free to follow us on Instagram, which I'll put in the description of this video. I've been saving a lot of my favorite images from throughout this trip, most of them not seen in this video, for use in upcoming print publication. So if you're interested, I'll announce any new releases on social media, otherwise head to my website for more information or to see what's currently available on my store. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next leg of the trip where we head to the south coast. And also, if you haven't seen it yet, the Istanbul episode is up on the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.